Et salutations, ici Héros, le mirifique, le sublissime. On se retrouve pour poursuivre sur le Batman par Telltale. Qu'est-ce que j'ai fait? Qu'est-ce que j'ai fait? Qu'est-ce que j'ai fait? J'ai fait une connerie. Non! Si, ça y est, bon. Désolé, je bidouille, je... Propriété, voilà. Ouais, le Batman par Telltale. Euh, oui, voilà. Si, ouais. J'ai toujours pas vu. Donc là, aujourd'hui, on est le 18 mars. J'ai toujours pas vu The Batman avec le Pattinson. Euh, et puis voilà. Enfin, de toute façon, il n'y aura pas de spoiler dans le cours de la discussion, machin, tout ça. Euh, et parallèlement à ça, j'ai pas d'annonce particulière sur le thème à faire, donc en fait, on va juste commencer. On va virer ma tronche, poète, on va se mettre en plein écran. Et on va reprendre. Oula, attends, plein écran, on va peut-être diminuer un petit peu, histoire de pas trop en louper. Hop là, attends. Pouette, 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 pouette. Ça devrait le faire. Donc on venait de terminer le premier chapitre. Le premier chapitre. Et Bruce venait de découvrir qu'en fait, l'assassinat de ses parents était tout sauf un accident, un truc. Enfin, que c'était prémédité, quoi. On se trouve au GCPD, Gotham Central Police District, pour les néophytes.
Getting you in to see Falcone like this, I don't have to tell you how many rules we're breaking. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm always here for you, but this could land us both in hot water.
Mm.
I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
Relax, Harv. No one needs to know. We'll be out of here in no time.
Mm.
Oh, relax, he says. As if Bruce Wayne won't turn every head in the building. The last time you disappeared behind closed doors with Falcone, the press made us pay. At least tell me what this is about.
I'm not sure, but I think Falcone put a hit on my parents.
Wait, what? Bruce, that's terrible.
That's why I have to speak with him. I have to know for sure.
Bruce, I appreciate you opening up to me, but just try and keep it cool in there. I don't want any headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
Gentlemen, we finally put Falcone in his cage. Now, thanks to the information you gave me, Bruce, he won't ever get out.
Whoa, I'm sorry. Information? What information?
Oh, I assumed you knew. I was going to contact your office first thing.
I gave him some evidence against Falcone.
More like a catalog of his entire criminal empire. It's a case that'll put Falcone away for life.
Is that a fact?
It's the reason I said yes to this unorthodox request.
Ça c'est intéressant parce que
Job bringing in Falcone. Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee.
René, donc elle c'est René Montoya.
Sergeant René Montoya.
Voilà.
I just wanted to say, some of us police support you, despite what the media is saying.
René,
Sergeant.
René Montoya qui est connu pour être alors aujourd'hui à notre époque dans les comics il se trouve qu'elle est un super héros détective qu'on appelle la question, The Question, mais c'est aussi la compagne de Batwoman, Kate Kane.
Great to know he's out there watching over
Donc
the
voilà.
city.
Et je disais justement c'est intéressant en fait le fait que
Say what you gotta say. We'll be out here.
Harvey était pas très très content en entendant que Bruce a donné des infos au commissaire, parce que du coup, techniquement, c'est le commissaire qui est censé enquêter, et les infos, elles sont pas censées passer par Bruce à aucun moment, ou seulement en dernier recours. C'est vraiment entre Louis Dent, qui est... alors, je sais pas comment on dit, il doit être procureur. Il doit être procureur.
Well, Bruce Wayne,
Et le
you must have
lieutenant
some
Gordon.
clout. My own wife can't get in to see me.
Mm.
Good thing I'll be out of here in a week.
We need to talk, Falcone.
You weren't so eager the last time we met. But then, I knew you'd come around. Especially after the press got their teeth into you.
Mhm.
You're your father's son. Yeah, that's right. Tommy and I were close. More than friends. More like cousins.
Until you sent Joe Chill to kill him.
Ah, so that's what this is really about, eh? The pop digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings, and they were never forgotten.
You and me, we're practically family. I thought you'd have figured that out by now. I tried to get through to you at Dent's party. But you showed me the door.
We are not family, Falcone. I'm nothing like you.
If you're anything like Thomas Wayne, then we're not so different. Your father, Hill, and me,
Ouais.
we ran this city. Still do. God damn this pain. Can't think through it. Morphine's on the side there. Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh?
C'est terrible en plus ce qu'il raconte, parce que bon, c'est vraiment le parrain, Falcone. C'est vraiment le parrain de la famille Falcone. Et c'est vrai que quand il dit on est de la même famille et tout ça, ça a un sens particulier venant d'un type comme lui.
I'm no murderer, Falcone. Unlike you.
Yeah. That's why you were kept in the dark. He loved you, you know. He did it all for you. He protected his own. If you got on his bad side. Your father was more ruthless than any of us. He had a switch, you know. Still, made us all rich, including you. Some people just have the mind for it.
Until you hired an assassin to take him out.
What, you really think I ordered the hit? Sure, I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
So who did?
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend. Your parents learned that.
Oh!
They're waiting for you in hell!
What?
The bastard had to die.
Hands in the air! Stand down! Get a doctor! Secure this floor! No one gets in or out! Go! Go!
We are in deep shit. I bought us some time, but not much. Word's gonna get out, sooner or later. Why would she do something like this? We had Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp. This close. We were this close.
I don't know. I hardly recognized her when she burst in. She was so different from the woman we met in the hall.
It's a disgrace. Another officer gone rogue.
Just doesn't make any sense. She'd never do anything to hurt the department.
Falcone's case meant justice for 1,000 unnamed victims. And now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains? Listen, we gotta get out in front of this. We gotta spin it as best we can. Issue a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody. Details are still coming in and that we're investigating. The usual.
Slow down, Harvey. We need the facts first.
The simple fact is she walked in and shot him.
Then we need the complex facts, like how and why.
Lieutenant, Mr. District Attorney, Falcone's lawyers are here.
Oh, Christ. I can delay them for a little while, but we still need answers.
Ouais, et là Bruce va passer en mode détective. Ah non, en mode interrogatoire.
Says anything. I have to know why she did this.
Alfred, Falcone's been murdered.
Good God.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need access to the back computer for anything I find.
Connection secured.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine. Fresh injection site. That doesn't look like blood. Her veins, still visible beneath her skin. Alfred, I think I found the substance. Analyze and forward me the result.
Of course. I'll be in touch as soon as I have the results.
Where am I? Mr. Wayne? What's going on? Oh, but I got this awful feeling something terrible happened.
Sergeant, you have to think. What do you remember?
Oh, God. Falcone. I was hoping it wasn't real.
I believe you were drugged, Sergeant.
It would explain a lot. Listen, you have to believe me. I talk big about hurting thugs like Falcone, but I would never, never betray the lieutenant. Everything is so foggy. I remember a sharp pain.
There's an injection site on your neck.
Then it just felt light. Like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt, no consequence. There was a voice in my ear insisting Falcone was gonna get off. And all I knew was that I had to stop that. I had to, no matter what. The reasons why I shouldn't, they were a million miles away.
Did you see a face? Could you ID a suspect?
I don't think so.
You must remember some detail. Try.
I remember a hand on my arm, guiding me like a parent with a child. The voice, it was saying something about revolution.
Cobblepot said something similar.
C'est là que c'est intéressant parce que
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant.
du coup il est
Let me down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now.
à partir du moment où on commence à arriver à ce genre de je sais pas si c'est une toxine mais plus une drogue qui fait faire aux gens des choses là on rentre dans le dans le champ habituel des méchants de Batman et ça c'est intéressant.
Hey, I do. Of course I do.
Hey, get forensics in here. Now!
She remembers a voice
Pareil,
saying something about
bon réflexe
revolution.
Gordon.
That's not much to go on.
Now, if you're bringing forensics in, let's get Bruce out.
Alfred, I gotta get back to the manor. I've got a lead on whoever's behind this.
Bruce!
Vicky.
My friends in the GCPD have been telling stories about some kind of lockdown.
I'm sorry, Vicky. I don't have time.
Don't brush me off. Word is there were shots fired near where Falcone was being held. Know anything about that? I mean, you must have been back there when it happened.
Where did you get that?
So it's true?
No, I didn't say that.
Word is you turned over enough dirt on Falcone to put him in Blackgate prison for life. A day after he showed up at your house. And now you're here. You can't afford to be associated with another scandal. I can keep your name out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use.
Elle est un peu pressante.
I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that something happened. Just give me something to run with.
A police sergeant, Renee Montoya.
Wait, Sergeant Montoya?
You didn't get this from me.
Ouais, après c'est intéressant aussi parce que alors je me souviens plus exactement de Vicky Vale dans les films, les vieux films Batman, il me semble. Il me semble que c'est dans le premier, dans le tout premier film. Et elle est un peu plus quoique je sais pas, faudra que je le revoie, Et bon. Après elle fait très doublon de Lois Lane, pour le coup ça je reste sur cette impression qui est pas ouf.
Murder at the hands of Montoya. That's not justice.
Whoever did this was judge, jury, and executioner. No one should act as all three. I hope he told you something before he was killed.
Practically family, he said.
Family? Funny, I don't recall any Sunday dinners with the mob.
It wasn't Falcone who called the hit.
Yes, well, I suppose that makes sense. Your father, Hill, and Falcone would have balanced each other out.
Computers pinpointed reference points on the two compounds. The men at the docks were doused with the base chemicals. The reaction was messy, or out of control. This refined drug is like a weapon. It only took a small injection to strip Montoya of her moral filters and make her act on her base impulses. Both compounds seem stable, but they're quick to fall apart. Whoever processed it knew what they were doing.
What could the creators of such a drug possibly have in mind? Fighting your wars is one thing, but drugging others to fight them for you? Oh.
With this drug, they can exploit anyone's baser impulses, the things they would otherwise control.
Your drones are in position to triangulate Cobblepot's location.
Falcone's body to get cold, did you, Oz?
C'est vrai, c'est intéressant. Il a des drones en permanence en train de survoler la ville de Gotham pour pouvoir trianguler des trucs. C'est particulier. Je sais pas qui pilote les drones. Est-ce qu'ils sont en pilotage automatique? Ça c'est très cool comme gadget. J'ai l'impression que c'est exactement le même endroit que où il a été avec... Ah bah oui. C'est exactement le même endroit. Chez Falcone. Il est un peu bleu, le grand monsieur là.
I said let him go.
You hear that, Roland? That sounded like an order.
I'll crush him.
Now, Have a little respect for the bat. Think he underestimates you. Is this about Falcone? We all saw how you felt about Falcone. Pounded him into a pulp on live TV. If you were truly the defender of this city, you'd have finished the job yourself. Admit it, Falcone deserved to die. Vermin like Falcone, they deserve to be stomped out. Believe me, I know.
I don't kill my enemies.
Maybe that's why you got so many. As a show of good faith, I'm gonna let this one go. How's about we talk this through?
Mais c'est bien qu'il le mentionne, qu'il le tue pas. Il y a trop de... Moi ça m'énerve, hein, les gens qui disent oui, Batman tue, gna gna gna, faut être réaliste, gna gna gna. Non, Batman ne tue pas, point. Il a été traumatisé par l'assassinat de ses parents, il ne tue pas. Et il n'utilise pas d'arme à feu, point. C'est la ligne à pas dépasser.
They found Catwoman. What do you want with her?
We had a deal. She didn't make good on it. So sorry this didn't work out, mate. I'd stay
ouais.
I still got a Catwoman problem to deal with. Oh, what's her name again?
Selena.
Yes. Oh, beautiful name.
C'est du rapide.
Track down Selena Kyle.
I'll find her right away.
J'ai jamais vu Bruce Wayne déguisé en Machis Malone dans un film ou dans même là il est pas c'est dommage. On n'a pas assez de Batman détective, c'est fort dommage.
But that was unlikely to happen. Why?
He strikes me as, well, the jealous sort. Very possessive of his toys.
Better keep a low profile.
You lost? Because I don't have time for tourists. Looks like you walked into the wrong bar.
Yeah, I'm looking for a woman.
You wouldn't be the first.
Selena Kyle, I'm told she practically lives here.
Selena, huh? You don't strike me as her type.
You'd be surprised.
Hey, don't I know you? It is you. Knew it. The cops take all your fancy clothes? Are you trying to lay low? Of course, you're not really the low-lying type.
Look, back off. Now.
Jesus, man. No need to get all dramatical.
Leave him alone, Frank. Man's just trying to have a quiet drink.
Seems more like he's trying to start a fight. But... whatever.
Selena, I need to tell you something important.
Better be an apology. You were supposed to take care of our mutual problem. Instead, you just pissed him off.
Well, I've met a couple of his goons myself. Your client isn't one for subtlety. The man who hired you, his name is Oswald Cobblepot.
Never heard of him.
He goes by Penguin.
Penguin? Shit. Ugh, you've got to be kidding me. You should have just killed me on that rooftop. I'm dead anyway. When you screw someone over, you really screw them. The Penguin.
Penguin can't take on both of us, and I'm not going anywhere. Clearly you know something about him.
I only know him by reputation. I'm surprised you never heard of him. He's a big deal across the pond. He's more dangerous than you think.
I grew up with Oz. He's the first real friend I ever had.
I'm not surprised. Questionable morals and a penchant for theatrics. We two have a lot in common.
Selina.
The question is, why Gotham? Why now? It's not
Donc,
like he's hurting for crime syndicates abroad.
Oswald Cobblepot a passé plusieurs années en Europe, notamment à avoir des agissements hors la loi.
A good reason not to be here when he does. You want to stay? That's your choice.
Whatever Penguin is planning, innocent people will end up in the line of fire.
Innocence, not me. Bruce, sweetie, the gallant knight thing, it really is adorable. But what would Harvey think? The two of us, working together. After all, I'm not really an all work and no play kind of girl. Harvey knows that.
You and Harvey, it's pretty clear you aren't just friends.
Please, I'm just toying with him. I only take my claws out for someone special. You and I...
Ça, c'est du flirt.
Well, Bruce, you were right.
Selina Kyle, Penguin says hello.
Ouais, la musique.
Beat it. We're here for her. You care about your own skin?
C'est d'une violence. Mon Batman ne tue pas, mais quand il met des tatanes, il fait pas semblant. Ah, oh, le nez.
I think they want more.
Then let's give it to him.
Bruce est très bon dans tout un tas de types d'arts martiaux, avec tout un tas de types d'armes différentes. Là, c'est intéressant de voir qu'il avait, qu'il était d'abord sur un bâton unique, ensuite sur, enfin un bâton, c'est une queue de bière, mais d'abord un bâton unique, ensuite deux petits bâtons. Et, c'est une référence directe, enfin c'est une référence directe. Oui et non, mais disons que c'est les armes traditionnelles de Nightwing, c'est assez cool. C'est assez cool.
Quick, check the alleyway. Negative. Let's check the other side.
Negative. Ils vont pas plus loin dans la ruelle pour. Ça, c'est des flics efficaces. Hein.
I'll take the rooftops. You take the alley.
Wait. Yes or no, will you help me stop Penguin?
I'm gonna say maybe, but only because he's trying to kill me.
Pretty good reason to say yes.
You shouldn't trust me, you know.
Ça, c'est un gadget cool.
Alfred, I'm uploading the contents of a smartphone to the back computer. Check to see if there's anything on the phone we can use.
Processing it now. Is everything all right? There are quite a few police cars convening on your location.
It's fine. Has the back computer found anything yet?
Bruce, there are a number of messages here, all from Mayor Hill.
Mayor Hill?
The last voicemail is his. Listen to this.
I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same.
This is very shady indeed. Whatever they're talking about, it doesn't sound good.
Mais donc du coup, c'est le téléphone de Selina.
Looks like they were in contact many times.
If Hill's talking to Penguin, he must know.
Ah non, du pingouin, d'accord.
It's time I paid him a visit.
I agree. The mayor must have answers, but if I may offer a word of advice. People look up to Batman after how you handled Falcone. Terrorizing the mayor could damage that goodwill.
Going as Bruce is the smart choice.
Sorry, the mayor's busy. Do you have an appointment? The mayor's doing debate prep. He really can't be disturbed right now.
You're really telling me that Bruce Wayne needs an appointment?
But the mayor...
We'll be fine. And if he fires you, just come to work for me. Deal?
Bruce Wayne? Finally, you've come to see me. Of course, only after your name's been dragged through the mud. Don't get me wrong. I'm glad to see you.
This isn't a social call, Hill. I'm here for answers.
Well, well, straight to business. And I was going to have Deborah make you a martini. Your father and I, we took this city and made it ours. Falcone too, rest his soul. We built everything we have. You were born with it. A soft boy like you wouldn't understand what it takes to rise to the top.
Oh, I understand. Very well.
I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same.
Sounds like me.
It is you.
So, what's your point? I take it you have one. Or are you just fond of my dulcet tones?
Why attack me? Because of Dent in the campaign?
I'm in Cobblepot's crosshairs, same as you.
But you fed them dirt on me.
Only the files I seized from Wayne Manor. Your father, Falcone, and I, we had ways of getting anything we wanted. How do you think your family got the land for Wayne Tower? Cobblepot wants retribution because we took his family's land. Oswald's family signed it over to us, along with the rest of their assets.
If that's true, maybe I can make it right.
Noble, but naive. It was so long ago, there's nothing left of the Cobblepot estate. Maybe if I could count on you as an ally, I could use the powers of my office to help you make reparations. There's so much more I could share, if only we were friends. I could help you deal with Penguin.
Ouais. Le degré de corruption à Gotham, c'est assez colossal.
I'm caught in a dogfight for my political career, and and my rival has bottomless pockets.
En parlant de corruption d'ailleurs, j'ai hâte de voir le game movie de... peut-être que je ferai le jeu, mais de Gotham Knight. Avec la cour des hiboux. Ça va être sympatoche.
When the mayor of Gotham extends a hand, you take it.
I don't need your hand. Not with your voice on tape.
You forget who you're talking to. I'm the man that says I never left such and such a message. And all the judges bow their heads and say, yes, sir. I'm the man who sends the police to your house to take your things, and I give them to whoever I please. You're nothing like your father. You'd never have the backbone to do what we did. I'm the heavyweight, Wayne, and you're punching above your weight. Get out of the ring before you get hurt.
I would never stoop so low. My backbone doesn't have the bend.
Let me put it this way. If that voicemail makes it to the papers, or anywhere else I don't like, I'll turn my commissioner loose on your lieutenant for that fiasco down at the precinct.
Gordon?
And then I'll turn him on you and Dent for being there. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a debate to prep for. Get him out of here.
You know Harvey is going to embarrass you out there.
Dent's campaign is on its last legs. Tonight, it hits the canvas.
It's you who's going downhill, and you're not getting back up.
J'ai l'impression que c'est quand même assez survolé en fait cette histoire de campagne pour la mairie.
Alfred, get a warning to Gordon. Tell him to increase security of the debate. Hill seems to think he's safe, but Penguin's still out there. I wonder what else is on here.
As per your request, Lieutenant Gordon has tripled security at the debate.
Thanks, Alfred.
It's a plan of the old Monarch Theatre.
The auditorium where the debate's being held. I hacked into the image feeds from the security cameras at the auditorium.
Just to be safe.
Just to be safe.
Hills, details about your father. They must have been quite upsetting. I can't imagine how you must feel.
None of that matters now. The only thing that does is stopping Oz.
The city needs you now, more than ever.
Wait a minute. The images on these cameras haven't changed. Something's wrong.
Penguin's men may have commandeered the cameras on their end. We could just be looking at
what they want us to see. Warn Gordon that he may have visitors. I have to get down there. Now.
Ce bruit de bagnole, terrible.
Hey, Bruce. Man, I'm glad you called. I needed to talk to you, actually. Something's come up.
Harvey, listen to me. Stay away from the debate.
What? No, Bruce,
I'm already here. Kinda crazy. Security's on high alert because of this threat from some guy named Penguin. They have me in some back room until the debate begins.
For my own protection, they said. A little bit of overkill, if you ask me. Look,
Bruce, I didn't want to do this over the phone, but
my advisors are telling me that I need to... distance myself from you. Until all this mess with your family blows over.
I don't care, Harvey. You need to get out of there.
I can't leave now.
I mean, think of the message that would send to the voters. Bruce, I'm ahead in the polls. A win tonight, and I could take the election. What with the allegations in the press, and now this mess with Falcone, you're a liability.
C'est une conduite dangereuse, quand même, Bruce.
Without your money,
I am dead in the water. I know this is a delicate topic, but I need you to keep me afloat.
I may have to trash you in public.
J'aime beaucoup les jeux de lumière sur le visage de Dent quand il a des quand il a des paroles ou des comportements un peu plus c'est pas plus dark mais plus torturé ou quelque chose comme ça, je sais pas exactement. Je suis désolé, hein. Je galère à avoir un propos clair en une seule fois, mais c'est étant donné que je regarde en même temps que j'écoute et que je veux pas trop parler par-dessus ce qui se passe. Ça aussi c'est important, ce qu'il vient de dire. Tu seras toujours mon ami, machin, tout ça. Enfin, ce sera important à la suite. Wayne Memorial Auditorium.
Yeah, all quiet so far. I've got a feeling that's about to change.
I'm glad I took a chance on this collaboration of ours. Keep on doing what you're doing, and the rest of Gotham will start to see you like I do. A hero.
The enemies we're facing, the things I'll have to do, Gotham might not want to see. We have bigger things to worry about right now. Your security has been compromised.
I've got patrols on every door.
You better check on them.
I'd keep that holstered if I were you.
What's she doing here? She was part of that robbery at the mayor's office.
Really? You're gonna drag out that dead horse?
I think she's mending her ways.
Oh, he's right, Lieutenant. I don't do the bad things anymore. Unless it's on request.
This better not come back to bite me. Alpha Patrol, come in.
That, incident in the bar. Dead is its own kind of cage. I can't stand being in it. Not that I needed your help or anything, but you had my back. I thought I'd repay the favor. You know, like you scratch my back, I cut some people up.
This is no bar fight. They're coming with everything they have.
Good. That brawl barely had me break a sweat.
None of my men on the ground are responding.
Enough waiting. We're going in.
Alpha, do you read?
Now, aren't you glad I'm here?
Well, you have a better shot than my SWAT team of getting in there quietly. We are seriously underfunded at the GCPD.
Ouais.
Sounds like a vote for Dent, Lieutenant.
Batman qui fait de la politique, qui dit pour qui voter. Boum. J'aime beaucoup cette Catwoman suréquipée. Je l'ai peut-être déjà dit à cet épisode-là aussi, hein, mais j'aime vraiment beaucoup cette Catwoman suréquipée. Ça la met vraiment au niveau du Batman. Et du coup, ça rentre complètement dans la logique du power couple.
As you might have guessed, there's been a change to tonight's program. First order of business, firing the moderator.
Violent.
These hostages, I don't like their chances.
They just didn't have a head for the issues.
If we're quick and decisive, no one else has to die.
If you say so. But Penguin's playing for keeps.
Fanatics always do.
You'll do. Get out here. Keep it quiet back there.
These guys are armed to the teeth.
We need a new moderator.
Come on, you.
You there! Yes! You! Thank you for volunteering.
Please, no.
Go on then. Introduce the candidates. Stage fright, huh? All right, I'll get you started. But this is your show.
3 hostiles. Gotta take them out quietly.
La violence du truc, avec l'élan qu'il a, c'est ouf. Oh, lui s'est pris un plafond dans la tronche. Hop là. Bonne nuit les petits.
Keep your heads down. Make for the police line.
And now, a word from our sponsor.
My brothers and sisters of color, you have nothing to fear. We are the children of Arkham. We are here to end the masquerade and expose the corruption that rooted your city. For too long, men like your esteemed mayor have profited from the pain of innocence.
This is spiraling out of control. They have no idea about the man behind the mask.
Whoever it is, they're smart. Let someone else get their hands dirty.
Go on, love. You know what to do.
Hop là. Les lèvres qui deviennent bleues comme ça d'un seul coup.
Everybody in Gotham saw that moderator get shot on live TV. What's going on in there?
First off, we should incinerate the pool.
C'est un sérum de vérité du coup.
We're out of time, Batman. The press is going nuts with those two drunks on stage.
Vraisemblablement c'est Alfred qui gère le drone. Mais bon. Tout à l'heure c'était pas clair, il y avait 3 drones en train de... Pour trianguler le truc, il avait 3 drones en circulation. Et 3 drones en circulation c'est une chose, mais Alfred avait pas les mains sur les commandes ou quoi que ce soit, donc c'était chelou.
Subject 9, Esther Cobblepot. You've been declared criminally insane and committed to Arkham indefinitely as a ward of the state.
Please, I'll sell you the land. Please don't do this.
You had your chance. You should have made the deal we offered you. Give her the drug.
Thomas, we're friends. Our boys play together.
You were warned, Esther. You know I always get what I want.
Elle s'appelle Esther Cobblepot. Faudrait que je me renseigne si c'est le nom, le vrai nom qu'elle a normalement.
Batman! You certainly know how to make an entrance.
Boum.
Why don't you kick the crap out?
Ouh. La chorégraphie des combats est qualitative. Hein.
That was all him. He didn't know when to stop. I had him killed because of it.
Donc on sait maintenant que c'est le maire Hill qui a fait tuer. C'est le maire Hill. Ouh. C'est le maire Hill qui a fait. Ah. Qui a fait tuer les parents Wayne. Bon, surtout pour se débarrasser de Thomas, mais ah, c'est d'une violence. Ah, le pauvre. Il fait de la peine, mais j'espère qu'il en est pas mort. Mais
Batman! The revolution's already started! It's too late to join!
I'm not here to join you. I'm here to crush you.
That's what I was afraid of.
ah. Hop là, il va aider Selina. Ouch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ils sont 4 hein, à avoir été blessés au niveau du visage dans ce truc là. Et alors ça c'est intéressant parce que dans ce truc là, attends, stop, on va faire une pause à partir de là, on reprendra par là la prochaine fois, mais ça c'est vachement intéressant parce qu'on en est presque à 1 heure du coup, voilà. Mais ouais c'est vachement cool parce que pour ceux qui savent, Harvey Dent c'est double face. Habituellement, l'histoire classique d'Harvey Dent, c'est qu'il est procureur et pendant une plaidoirie donc à Gotham, il y a une plaidoirie et il est en train d'interroger, je crois, Salvatore Maroni. Qui est la famille rivale des Falcone, et Salvatore c'est le chef, en gros c'est pareil, c'est le parrain de la mafia Maroni, là où Carmine Falcone c'est le chef de la mafia Falcone, et pendant ce procès là il y a un type qui va pour projeter en gros qui est venu avec de l'acide pour le jeter au visage de Maroni. Dent s'interpose et il est brûlé en fait sur la moitié du visage comme ça. Et ça c'est l'histoire classique de la naissance de Double Face. Là c'est intéressant, c'est-à-dire que il est alors j'ai déjà vu ce truc là, donc je sais un peu comment ça se passe, et je sais que le passage de Harvey Dent à Double Face est un peu plus long que juste ça, mais le fait qu'il soit défiguré et que son visage en fait du coup soit divisé en deux en fait, qui est petit, enfin ça c'est un truc, c'est intéressant qu'il l'ait fait de cette manière là dans ce truc là. C'est d'autant plus intéressant qu'il soit que ce soit le pingouin qui ait fait ça, parce que à Gotham, tous les chefs des nouvelles mafias, parce que bon, la mafia Falcone, la mafia Maroni, il y a d'autres mafias dans Gotham, mais c'est des mafias qui petit à petit sont démantelées, en fait, et perdent de l'influence au profit de nouvelles mafias dirigées précisément par Double Face, par le Pingouin, par le Riddler aussi. Sa mafia à lui, il a ses goons et tout ça. Le Joker d'une certaine manière, il y a Black Mask aussi, Black Mask et d'autres comme ça. Et donc ouais, c'est intéressant parce que du coup, ces différentes mafias-là se battent entre elles pour obtenir le contrôle de tel ou tel quartier de Gotham. Et là, par exemple, le fait que Double Face ait été défiguré par le Pingouin explique le fait que plus tard, ils vont potentiellement avoir une rivalité alors même qu'ils sont tous les deux des super vilains et qu'ils vont avoir un problème avec le Batman. Enfin bon, c'est intéressant. Et ouais, je disais, ils sont 4 à avoir été blessés au niveau du visage dans ce court passage là. D'abord, ça a été Bruce. Qui s'est fait tirer dessus au niveau non, qui s'est pas fait tirer dessus au niveau du visage, il a dû se prendre un truc. Non, si, il a dû se faire tirer dessus au niveau du visage. Ensuite, c'est Catwoman, pareil, elle s'est fait tirer dessus au niveau du visage et ça a pété le verre d'une de ses lunettes. Ensuite, pendant que Batman aidait Selina, aidait Catwoman, le Pingouin a écrasé un projo sur la tronche d'Harvey. Donc il lui se retrouve bien blessé au visage. Et ensuite, Bruce a balancé un batarang. Pardon. Au niveau de la tronche du Pingouin. Et ça a abîmé son masque. L'œil au niveau du masque était pété. Le verre, donc on sait pas trop. Après, il me semble me souvenir que le coup du monocle du Pingouin revient un peu plus tard dans cette série-là d'une manière particulière. Et je crois pas qu'il ait été particulièrement blessé au niveau de l'œil. Mais j'ai un doute, ça fait longtemps que j'ai pas vu, donc voilà. Enfin bref. Bon, ça s'entend, je suis fatigué. Je vais pas m'attarder beaucoup plus. Du coup, on se laisse là, on se fait des bisous et on se dit à la prochaine. Tchou!